Back again with another movie review. My name is Josh. Thanks for checking out the channel. And if you click the thumbnail, then you're here to hear about the Blackwell Ghost number 8. Now, yes, this is number 8 in a series of movies that have been put out by a gentleman named Turner Clay, who I've become a very big fan of through a couple of different movies that I'll let you know about in just a second here. But basically, if you're unfamiliar, this is a series of pseudo-documentaries. I was definitely under the impression that these were absolutely and utterly real for the longest time, much further than I'd like to say, but don't worry, I'll tell you about that as we get there. But anyway, this started as kind of like a found footage documentary series about a guy that was trying to prove ghosts were real or disprove them, basically by hunting down what were like the most legitimate claims on the internet and kind of going and filming that and documenting it. And he ended up upon this one house that was in Pennsylvania somewhere, something like that, and it had a lot of lore and legend around the lady that lived there, and there were some child murders and things like that. And it was such a cool, creepy movie, the original one, which I'm honestly probably going to go back and do some reviews for most of the series, if not all of them, or maybe I'll do a cluster of them together, because they're so cool. I mean, they're mostly going to be like 60 to 70 minutes long, so not even that long to sit there and watch, and they're just really, really entertaining. But basically the story is the main guy, Turner, he gets actually very hooked on this stuff and trying to get more evidence of ghosts and the afterlife and things like that. And through a couple different series of events, it leads them down to an open kind of cold case that was in Florida about these Lightfoot murders, where there was a serial killer that murdered some folks or maybe murdered them, but a lot of the bodies weren't discovered. And a lot of wackiness ensues. And basically there's 7 other films up until the one that we're talking about now that leads us to where this one kicks off. And this is a very interesting one, because I am going to talk a little bit of some spoilers in here, just a little bit every once in a while, but this is kind of hard. So if you haven't watched the first 7, probably go back and start watching those, because they are fantastic and they're definitely well worth a watch. They're all on Amazon, and I don't want to spoil anything for you. But if you are not worried about that, then we're going to talk a little bit now. So basically, this one I thought was really, really good. The movies have consistently kind of stuck with the same theme of what they were trying to do. And then as, you know, we got into the 5, 6, 7, it kind of started to expand a little bit more, and the story kind of started to alter a little bit. And this one kind of took it full tilt the other direction in conjunction with the last one. So number 7, there was a lot more to do with an actual live serial killer or somebody that's really messing with our main antagonist here, Turner. And this one just kind of ratchets that up a couple notches, and this basically kind of becomes, I don't know if it's more of it kind of becomes like a deadly game of cat and mouse or Clue. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of puzzles and riddles that are getting solved. A lot of creepy things that are just happening with people in the backgrounds and different shots. Like, this one was super creepy. Definitely took a turn from being more of like just the documentary style, solo cameraman doing it all sort of a thing. And this one was much more shot actually kind of like a movie, where there's a lot more scene setting shots of people like driving in or driving out, or, you know, I'm opening something up and there's a camera just in the right place. So it was easy to kind of see what was going on, but it was definitely kind of shifting towards more of just an actual movie. And he's also getting interviewed in this one, as opposed to just talking to himself or talking to the audience. He's have somebody there to ask him questions to kind of help tell the story, I think. And I think it worked really well. And again, without giving away too much, what I think this one did really, really well is it had some good creepy jump scares in it, brought some of those initial feelings back from those first couple movies, but also kind of brought a closing to that story as well, or at least part of that story, and then leaving the opportunity open for continuing on kind of more towards I don't know if I want to say like investigative documentary series moving forward, you know, where he's trying to help find said killer or anything like that, but it could go in a different direction and also still be very, very creepy. So I am all on board for watching more of this series. I wholeheartedly hope that if you haven't seen this one, you could check this one out, but I would jump back and check out at least the first couple, and then you get a good idea of what's going on. But if you've checked this one out before, let me know what you thought. If you haven't, I would say go give it a look. If you at all like kind of creepy found footagey documentary things, this one is absolutely one of my favorites. No crap. And he consistently puts them out, you know, one a year. Every once in a while, it's been like 9-10 months in between them, so you get to look forward to some stuff pretty consistently. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Go and hit that subscribe button if you would. That'd be fantastic. And as always, you're awesome. Peace out.